What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Like I said, every day I will try that I'm in town. Next week I will be out of town for a couple days. I will try to do a live with you guys to catch up and update you on everything going on. Let me just sign in here on my YouTube to make sure that we're able to converse, so I'm able to read the comments and link anything below. Once we get more people on here, we'll go over the event that's going to be happening on May 8th. May 8th, okay, 2021. It's going to be all day long. It's going to take the entire day. And it's going to be a charity boxing event. Now, I'm working right now on getting it sanctioned with USA Boxing. So once it's sanctioned with USA Boxing, then it becomes an official fight where it is win, loss. There's actual win and loss on your amateur boxing record through USA Boxing. It is going to be completely handled by USA Boxing, most likely. If we can't get the first year done, that just means it'll be an exhibition. But here's what I'm going for. I'm going for about 50 undercards. I'm going for a main event, which will be Kenny KO. That's right, the Kenny KO versus Big Boy Cannon. And all profits go to charity. Well, why not proceeds? Because it's going to cost some money to put this on. And I can't afford to be out like tens of thousands of dollars. We will give to charity, but we do want to cover things like the USA Boxing sanction and all that. What I want to do is be able to cover all the costs with the entry fees paid by the boxers, by the fighters. So everybody who shows up, who donates to get in, will be able to, all the money will go to charity. So that's the goal. So the goal is to have these undercards. This is an official fight, amateur fights. So it will be 3 2-minute rounds, full headgear, full everything. USA Boxing provides the refs, they provide the judges, and they also provide the doctor on staff. It is a legit 100% event, 100% legit boxing event. But you will also have an awesome meet and greet. So far confirmed there is obviously myself. Every local guy, every local bodybuilder in Tennessee will be there. We'll also have a couple of professional boxers who I'm going to get confirmed this week will be there. And also we will have Mike Rashid, Brandon Curry, and basically everybody you see me with. Try and get Chris Jones there. All of your favorite fitness personalities will be on hand. Now, it's going to be in the parking lot because it's going to be gorgeous outside in May. You might say, well, Mark, what about COVID? We're in the great state of Tennessee, and Tennessee doesn't play that COVID stuff. So we will have it outdoors in the parking lot. So even if there was anything to do with COVID, there's any restrictions, and judging by the fact they lowered the PCR on the PCR tests, the PCR on the testing, which means that there'll be a lot less positive COVID tests from the get-go of the Biden administration. Why that happened, your guess is as good as mine. So I just tweeted about it if you want to read it. But, so the thing is, even if COVID's flaring up, COVID's going crazy, the event's outdoors in a non-COVID restricted state. So this will go on. That means that there will be no masks. You'll be able to hang out. You'll be able to shake hands. You'll be able to talk to people like Mike Rashid, like Brandon Curry, like myself, and have a good time. And the other good news is it's the parking lot of a gym. So it will also be a gym for you to train at. So the entry fee will also include the ability to train at Carbon Culture USA. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have food, whether it's free or not, or it's going to be a donation appreciated type food thing. It's to be determined. We're going to have free supplements for everybody. We're going to have a great deal on supplements for people who choose to buy it. We're obviously going to have swag on hand. We're going to have Mayweather Boxing has committed to being there. And Mayweather Boxing will obviously be selling their gear. All their swag and everything. And I'm trying to get Floyd himself involved. That'll take a little more work on my end. But I just wanted to announce this to everybody and let you guys know that this is serious. This is going to happen. It's May 8th. I just posted on my Instagram the other day. If you are a member of a boxing gym, or if you know any boxing gyms, or anybody who just wants to fight, this is open to everybody in the USA or anywhere. You could travel in and fight. You could travel in and visit. Now, what I'm going to do, I haven't figured out the price, is entry will be free, but we will ask that everybody donates at least $50 to the cause. The cause right now, and we haven't confirmed this, is going to be St. Jude's, which is a charity to help children with cancer. And I'm really excited to do this. It's something that I've never seen done before. The blending of fitness and boxing to bring everyone together. So with this, there will be other companies involved. Obviously, we are great partners with Blackstone Labs at tigerfitness.com. PJ is a friend of mine, and they also sponsor Kenny KO. So being able to have Blackstone in there will be cool. So companies like that, everybody that we're friendly with, so to speak, is invited. And again, the booths will be free as well. But we will be asking for a donation to be able to go. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I got the chat rocking and rolling here. I have 0 questions. There's quite a bit of people on too. So that's weird. Let me just open it up and say something. I don't know if this thing's glitching or what. So, but if you have any questions about fitness, go ahead. That's pretty much all I have to say about the boxing event. Stay tuned for more details. The cover thumbnail is the actual poster we have right now. We're also going to have posters with the main events coming up. Now, if you know any fitness celebrities who want to fight each other, if you want people to challenge each other, again, we will have the refs. We will have the judges. I love Kenny, but he's been doing things where it's just like him and another dude in a gym without headgear. A lot of liability involved in that. So we're going to make sure this is clean. No one's going to get hurt. Well, there's always a chance of getting hurt. But no one's going to get screwed up right now. It's going to be a great, great, great event. So with that said, I still have no questions. That's weird. So, let's see what's going on. So with that said, if there's no questions, we're just going to leave it at that. This is weird. There's usually questions pouring in. We have a good amount of people on here. Are you guys able to type questions? Could someone type something? Just let me know this is, oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So I guess people just have nothing to ask. I guess I've been doing enough of these. So, will there be more coffee flavors? For the Outright bar or for which product? I have a lot of brands out there. And of Outright, no. We have one coffee flavor. I have no intention of there being more coffee flavors. As it is, we're considering taking down the flavors. Some of the seasonals are going away, like pumpkin and gingerbread and things like that. So, we're not looking to add more of the same flavor. We have our coffee flavor and it's delicious. Will you do a boxing match, or is your health too important? Oh, I love boxing. It's just one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Right now, I'm healing my back injury. It's not. I wouldn't call it an injury, but I'm tired of my back hurting, so I'm healing that. I would rather compete. I'd rather compete in Masters Nationals in July than do a fight. I'm ready to compete in bodybuilding right now. I would need a good year, probably 6 months to get back into the boxing swing. I have no intention of fighting, but I would love to put on these charity events. I sparred hundreds of times in my couple years doing it. I boxed for 3 years. I sparred hundreds of times, hundreds of rounds of sparring. We'd spar 3 days a week. Heavyweight sparring, I'd get concussions all the time, and I'd get my ass kicked a lot because these guys were a lot better than me. So I have no intention of doing it right now. My wife does not like me boxing because I get my ass kicked. And I'll lay down that, I'm not very quick. I can't fucking pull some Canelo and get the fuck out of the way. So my problem is that I do dish out punishment, but I take a lot of punishment as well. So it's one of those, you should see the other guy, kind of things. And that's just not a good way to fight. But unfortunately, I got into boxing after years of bodybuilding, after years of not training for things like that. And, it's just, I'm not that good of a boxer. I'm pretty good for 3 years of training, but I'm not at that level where I want to. I'm too old too. Like, I'm 40. It's not a good time to start a new sport. I'll go back, and if I'm going to do anything, I would love to get back and dominate the stage. I'd love to do that because I kind of missed that. I was talking to a guy who came to my show that I won in Virginia back in 2013, right before I won my pro card. And he was like, man, you killed everybody that day. And I just kind of was like, I like bodybuilding. I think the sport's silly. I don't like a lot of people involved in it. But if I think back, like some of my best friends, like Juan Morel and Sean Roden, and obviously Brandon, and even Phil Heath and Kai Green, like these are some of my good friends, some of the people I talk to, and I become friends with Sean Ray from back in the day, and all these guys that I haven't like. I have a lot of good friends in bodybuilding, and it's good to do stuff that your friends do. I don't know. I don't really like the masquerading and the parading and the whole pageantry of the sport, but it's a good community. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like it. How long have you been training for? I answered that. Thoughts on Boston Lloyd's kidney failure on him trying a new peptide? I had no idea. Is Boston okay? I had no idea. I haven't had time to scroll through Instagram or look at any videos. Does anybody have information or a link on what happened to Boston? Because I'm going to reach out to him if that's the truth. Boston's a friend of mine. I just haven't kept in touch with him. That's pretty shitty to hear. I know he pushes things to the max, but I don't want that to happen to anybody. That's my boy. What moves do you suggest for someone who is trying to get back in shape and only has a bar and a few plates? Squats, front squats, deadlifts, everything, rows, floor bench press. I mean, you could do just about everything with that barbell, man. I mean, what I would do is just Google something that's like, Google like, you out? No. Okay. What? I'm having this. I'm on YouTube. But yeah, just Google barbell movements, and it should help you a lot. Can you do more exercise demonstrations like a squat video? I have. I'm gonna do probably 2 every weekend. I have a bunch filmed for the Tiger Fitness app that should be out in the next couple weeks, so I'll have more. Mark, I think you said yesterday you had COVID. You do a video on your. There's no reason to do a video. There's no recovery. There's nothing. And nothing happened. I didn't even know I had it. So. Again, COVID for most young, healthy people is nothing. Some people get it worse. Some people it's just like the flu. Some people get a little sniffle. Some people get a fever and are bedridden for 5 days. I got hand, foot, and mouth in 2015. I couldn't walk for 5 days because my goddamn toenails fell off. So, viruses do virus shit. You never know what's going to hit you. Bottom line is 99.96% survival rate. For young people, it's very, very, very benign. I'm not worried about it. It doesn't bother me. Give me COVID. Don't give a fuck. I'll get it once a month if you want me to, because my body can fight it. Some people can't. So, obviously if you're at risk, protect yourself. If you're not, fucking live your life. Yes, it's true. Try a fat burning peptide and then studies on mice, a temporary kidney injury. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Yeah, I don't watch Palumbo stuff. Not that I don't like him. I like Dave a lot. I just don't watch anything. I got to apologize. It's been really busy. We've been in a lot of meetings, and I did make this pledge to once a day, hopefully, get on some kind of live, be it Instagram or YouTube. And here I am. And I got another 5 minutes before I have to go take my kid to soccer practice. But it's the end of the day. I'm sorry it's so late, and I usually do it much earlier. But yeah, that sucks, man. I'm going to reach out to Boston. Also, I just want to let you guys know, I posted this on Instagram that I bought a pair of these Rider Wear shoes, and I really fucking like them. So I have 2 pairs, and I like them so much that I messaged them, and they actually gave me a coupon code for you guys to use. It's Lobliner at riderwear.com, 10%. These are the D whatever, D something, Evo Black. So these are the Evos, and these are just sick. Like, they're just cool. The red ones are even cooler. But yeah, it's a really cool shoe. So if you want to try them, it's Lobliner, gets you 10% off. They're a little pricey, but just like normal shoes, like $100 or something, $120. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, the logo, the logo is kind of like a little like an eh. It's not a swoosh. It's like a eh. It's just like that. If there's not any more questions, I'm gonna just go on my day. So in about 5 seconds, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna move on. It's a moosh. Very good, Kent. Very. It's like bleh. It's not a swoosh. Are machine squats as good as a squat rack? Not even close. You're not using your stabilizers. So no, it's not as good. They have their place, but no, it doesn't match up pound for pound to the squat rack. It's not even close, Mr. Showtime. Not even close. You got to squat, man. You squat. Fucking just get under the rack and squat. Machine squats don't do it. They don't do it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have time, if you have to fly in or anything, it's going to be worth your while to fly out to this event on May 8th in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. You'll be flying into Nashville. It's about a 40-minute drive to the gym, from the airport to the gym. We have a deal with a hotel. I believe it's like $79 a night to stay at the Embassy Suites right by the gym. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the show.